Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellowseven. This is Rimworld B18, and we are back with our DinoTroopers. So, as usual, I can't leave well enough alone, and I'm screwing with the recording process. So, we're back using the webcam. It's like a Logitech CJ922, maybe? Something like, will it tell me? Hold on, I might be able to tell you here. Properties, C922. I was close. Pro webcam something or another. Anyway, the idea is I continue to work to try to get a streaming process built. I'm going to have to use the webcam to stream. I can't, my camcorder doesn't have the software to stream through the camcorder. So in theory, I can do some remote shooting and monitoring, in which case we could use it on there, but I haven't figured it out yet. It says in the book, hey, change this option, but I can't find that option anywhere. So it may be that my camera doesn't actually do the stuff that shipped with the... It won't actually do the stuff that the software says it can do that shipped with it, which is entirely possible. Anyway, so we're going to give this a try, and we'll see how it goes. We use the webcam for the vast majority of my total videos, so it's not a huge hardship. It just takes away a little bit of flexibility in post-processing, and it means we have to fight more often with audio mismatches with the video, because it does lag video on occasion in OBS. So I played a little bit longer. You can see we've kind of got that built. I don't remember what else we did. Oh, we hauled in all this hay. Yeah, there's 12,000 hay. And we've got more sitting out here. I've added 3 mods. We are still waiting for gold. We have yet to see any gold to finish this. And while we are mining, we haven't had time to just kind of mine everything out, right? Just chop everything in half. So in the interest of speeding up the storyline a little bit, I've added more trade ships mod. So hopefully we'll see more people that we can talk to, and maybe we'll get a bulk goods or a rare goods trader that might have gold so we can buy it. I've also added the more ship chunks, I think is what it's called, mod, which essentially means that when we get the message that chunks of a spaceship have landed, some of them, they're going to be composed of different things. They come down in different colors, and some of them may give you gold or uranium or whatever. You're going to get different metals and different rare ingredients out of them. Not a lot, but it won't be just steel and components. So we've added that. And there's also a new mod, and let's see if I can, let's go back to display capture and see what weird emails I get sent while we're doing this. I've added pickup and haul as well. Now this one is supposed to use the pawn's inventory. So they'll put stuff in their inventory as well as their spot to haul stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Let's turn off the display capture. Maybe. Come on, there we go. There we go. Now I have to get back in the game. So that's the plan. Yeah. I would like to, like I say, to get that done. We're still doing some mining. I've done a lot of hauling. Mostly that's what I've done while you guys have been away. I have disabled this for sewing at the moment, because I think 12,000 is probably enough. And we're still going to have stuff that sits out here. You can see I still got stuff queued for haul. But I think we'll be okay. And we could probably cancel that. It'll get hauled when it gets hauled. So yeah, I built, I did build this little room here as well to use as storage, and then when that filled up pretty much instantly, I took half of the main barn space over as well. We did also finally train that, or tame, I guess that's the word I'm looking for, the last Mufflon. So we do have Mufflon number 4 here. We do have 4 different masters for different Mufflons, which is awesome. Hopefully they're all being trained as we go. And you can see... that one doesn't have somebody to follow. So they should follow their master right up until they get drafted, in which case they should end up back in here. So we'll see how that goes. I do have a switch here so we can turn on and off our guns. We may need more power. And I'm considering maybe adding just some manual wood-powered power plants, whatever the heck they're called. What are they? Wood-fired generators. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. The other option is we just add more batteries. But you can see my batteries are not full at the moment with what we have. Large meteorite. This is another way we could potentially get stuff. That one just happens to be steel, which we don't need. We've got plenty of steel on the map. So we do need more power. That's, I guess, the case, because we're not keeping a charge through the night. Imperial Slaver, okay, that's fine. We'll take a look at them when they get here. I'm going to slow the game down to speed 1 while I kind of think about what I want to do for power. We don't have a lot of options at the moment. What are we researching? Am I researching geothermal? No. Do I want to research geothermal? Do we have geothermal close enough that it's going to matter? There's one. That's not really... That's going to be hard to defend. There's one. We could potentially defend this geothermal. We could build some sort of extra deal and maybe have a tunnel through here so there's no doors or anything and double wall. Or even just double wall this and do a big wall that comes back. That's not a bad idea. Let's look at our research here. And we're almost done with single. Okay, so let's do that. Then let's do geothermal, and then we can do animal bionics. How about that? We did gun turrets. I think that's okay. So let's look at that as our long-term power solution. Because, you know, our batteries look like they're getting full, maybe close by the end of the day, but they're not staying full. So, and we may as well, I'm going to go ahead and start. I don't think I want a tunnel. I think we'll just wall it off. So there's nothing to start building, really. We'll just let it go. All right, who do we have down here? Who was our best talker? Our best talker is Taiga. I don't think we even called Taiga's name in the last episode. It was all about green light as we get stuff built. There we go. Where was Taiga? Probably off mining halfway across the map. There we go. So we could sell the alpacas if we wanted to and make a little bit of money. That's not a bad idea. We've got the muffalons now, so we don't really need the alpacas. So let's go ahead and trade them. A little bit of cash, a little bit less stress on our food. They do have a couple medicines. Let's go ahead and buy those. They're a little bit overpriced, but that's okay. We could sell our personal... Well, we can sell some of our Imperial credit. Not all of it. She doesn't have enough money. And it's not letting me click very fast. Let's, how many do we have? Oh, well, that'll work, actually. She's got enough money for that. So we sell those, we buy the stuff, we still come out ahead. I think that works. Oh, and we've got this awful sculpture. Let's get rid of that. How about the normal sculpture, too? Let's take as much of her money as possible. Let's accept that. Get rid of some stuff in our storage space here. We do still have this good one that we could install in a lot of places. I don't think we need it here. We get pretty good results from that already. Maybe we put it in the hospital? There's not a lot of room in the hospital right now. I think we just pass on it. Okay, so we did that. So now we're going to work on geothermal. And we'll see what goes on. Now these are probably not... Do they count as people? Dead body of a seeker. Let's check our butchering here. Why do we... Oh, that's what happened. Because this got destroyed. This got reset. So let's check to see if they fall under... They don't fall under that. Okay. Animal corpses is everything, so we'll assume they'll be taken care of there. Did we lose these by chance? How about this one? That one we have. So let's copy all. Let's come down here. Let's paste. I think we should probably add some fine meals too. I mean, why not? I think we're okay there. So let's go details. We're not going to do a bunch of them. How about let's do until 35. Pause when satisfied. We get down to, say, 10. And if we have stuff for them, great. If we don't, who cares? I guess we can do them before we do simple meals. and we'll go ahead and dump this one here. There. Oh, well. There. All right. So we fixed that. Now, we probably should go through and check guns. There's the ion blaster. I think maybe we... That one's shoddy, but I think we do that swap there. So go ahead and equip that. Do have an inspired surgery. Scout blaster. Okay, so we don't have anything else crazy floating around. C-14. Oh, those are both in really bad shape. I'm actually going to... I know this is not the normal way to do this. Turn that off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put elephant tusk, muffalont tusk, T-Rex skull, any of these kind of high value items. There we go. Copy. Paste. There we go. And we'll get those guns out of there. We'll put them here. That way we can sell them. Oh, we do have another DL-44 blaster here. Who had the little... I think we'll go for the DL-44. Because of the wonderful things he does. Because that's what we have here today. We've got our DL-44. We'll run with that. So slowly getting that stuff hauled, moved out of the way. Is this Dead Man's? It is not, but nobody seems to want it. I don't think we'll force it right now. I think we'll let it go. We have an inspired surgery. We have an inspired work frenzy. Those are always nice. We're mining the crap out of stuff. Really, we're kind of delayed for our big time research until we can get this up and running, the multi-analyzer. So we were kind of just backfilling while we waited for gold. But we do need to get geothermal power so we can keep the guns up and going. Clearly we don't have enough power now. I mean, ideally it'd be great if we could clear these out of here completely. But, you know, it is what it is. And we could... How much power do those put out? Doesn't say. Oh, well. I mean, I guess I can click on one and take a look at it. No, it still doesn't say. That would make, you know... That only makes sense to tell us what it actually generates. That'd be useful. I mean, we have... I guess we could look and say... Oh, well, it's nighttime now. So without the guns, we've got a load of about 2,300. Oh, no, that's stored. And you can see we are dropping there. So we've got a rate of about 3,600 for our total draw. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Doing some more training. Working on the animals. Muffalont 4 now has a master. Cookies has picked up Muffalont 4, which is great. And is apparently doing a spectacular job of training. Oh, maybe, no, that's just the obedience. Okay, so there's things they're trained on. So we're still working on hauling on. Only one of them does that. There we go, a pirate merchant. So, Taego, time to wake up. Duty calls. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Do we need any... We have a shattered jaw, right? Do we want to do this? Do we want to do a denture? Talking is minus 40. Eating is minus 30. But what is the... I want 57 for each of those. I think we pass on that for the moment. I want to think about this denture for a second. Let's pause, because we have somebody, I thought, was it Shasta? Shattered jaw. So, talking, none. Eating, very poor. So eating's at 10%, talking. So it is going to be it is an improvement. So Taiga, why don't you come back and talk to these people? Let's buy that denture. Except, why can I not afford 54? Why did my money disappear? Okay, I'm confused. Oh, because our money's in here right now. Miscellaneous. Orbital trade beacon. There we go. Sorry, people are going to have to get up. Try to get this. I mean, we could just sell something to buy something. There we go. Sorry, Taiga. Let's talk to him again here. See if we can get that. There we go. There's our money. Okay. Oh, and we could buy some medicine too. I'm going to buy the medicine as well. It is overpriced, but we're going to need medicine, especially if we want to make hospital beds. Let's wait. Let's wait on that. I don't like that price. Except, and hopefully with more trade ships and stuff, we'll take care of that. Okay. So we've got a hospital. So let's go ahead and go to Shasta. And let's go health, operations, add bill, install denture. There we go. Now, in our work thing, we have surgeons versus doctors. Surgeon of 11, surgeon of 9, 9, 8, 7. So let's turn it off for him. We're going to make sure Tiberia does this surgery. And there we go. Hopefully we'll take care of that. We'll fix one more problem. In theory. How good are these beds? Good, poor, good. Let's, good. She went to one of the good ones. I was going to say we probably should rebuild that one, but for now I think it's okay. So Tiberia is going to do the surgery. And I think that's it. Denture. There we go. So if we take a look at overview, well, at the moment she's anesthetized. Consciousness is the issue. We'll have to wait for her to wake back up again. We'll see how long that takes. So hopefully we fixed one small problem. We got to take care of our own. How's the camera look? Looks like we're doing okay. I think the improved lighting setup that I have now, that I did more or less for the camera, the real cameras. I mean, this is a real camera. You know what I'm saying. For the camcorder and the film cameras, single shot, DSLR, no, not even both DSLRs. For the expensive cameras, how about that? I think is going to really make things better as far as giving a consistent background for the webcam. Because that was part of the issue was, while we're doing with this, if the light changes, the green screen changes, and we lose settings, and occasionally we get some weird ghosting and stuff across the back, or just bright green. And so it made it a lot more difficult. But I think with the improved lighting, we're going to get a better consistent background color. So I think we'll be okay. I think it will help. It didn't matter as much for the other cameras because when we import that footage into Premiere, we can adjust as we need to. If it changes, the light changes, I can go and adjust the filters and the greens, the color keying or the ultra keying or whatever key I happen to use for that one can be adjusted on the fly throughout the video to make sure it's perfect. Whereas if we do it here, if it messes up, it messes up. I can make the green screen disappear, but it's going to make this whole section back here disappear behind it as well. So you won't see green, but you'll still lose whatever it is because it's now just one layer. Unfortunately. So like I say, it could conceivably create some problems But did we lose our doors here? We lost our doors here. That needs to be fixed. Structure. What's the... How many... What do I have blocks of? Marble. How about some marble doors? Put one there. And one there. There we go. Because otherwise, right now, if we have a raid, they're just going to walk through. And we're hosed. About halfway done with geothermal. That's good. Uh-oh, we're beginning to lose plants. Orders. Harvest. Not as worried about the hay grass, but I do want to get the rice in. We've got some, but we're not exactly flush. You know, we lost a lot of meat because of the heat wave. So we're down a bit. We do have some meals made. So, you know, that's not terrible. But we need to make sure we get as much of that in as possible. Magnus is inspired. All right, so let's take a look at Shasta now. Of course, it makes perfect sense for our horrible Sith angry person to not be able to talk because of this imposed speech implant that we then had to bust her jaw to get rid of, the silencer. So it makes a great story, though, right? I mean, I think that's awesome. So talking is still poor. She doesn't talk well, but at least she can eat now. Eating's back to 100%. So that should make her life a lot better and hopefully cut down on some issues. How is she force-wise? We do have a point available. So, Force Rage. I love Force Choke. That's one of my favorites ever. So we're going to go Force Choke. Because why wouldn't you? I mean, there's no other... Force Rage is probably more useful. If we have people gathered here on this thing, we could Force Rage them and cause them to fight because it's going to be difficult for them to come face-to-face with us. And Force Rage, I think they attack the closest thing. Causing them to attack anything they see. So yeah, so that might be actually a better one to get in the future. Maybe that we'll get a point of that next. And then hopefully we'll get some raids and stuff and we'll be able to start using it. All right, so we did get the rice in, so that's going to help. We've got a bunch of alpaca wool as well. That's nice. How are we on clothes? We have clothes done? Almost. We're slowly, kind of, not really working on this stuff. What do we need for this? Steel and cloth. Okay. Steel and cloth. We were low on steel for a while, but I think we've got plenty of it now. We've got plenty of it now. They want 14 caps. They'd give us 15,000, but I don't think we're going to be making 15 caps. However, I think we do need to see about making sure somebody's doing a little bit more tailoring. So, let's come in here. I'm going to go ahead and pull people off the stuff that they are horrible at. Now, they were at 4s anyway. They were there to be just kind of... We had people that weren't doing anything. And so we wanted to make sure that that got done. I'm going to click that up. So I want to make sure we get tailoring done. I want to make sure we get some smithing done as well, if we have any of that. So Lord Tan knows handling, training. I think after that... We don't have anybody... Oh, we got some people on 1 for crafting. He's been doing crafting first. I'm going to knock his crafting down. No, I'm going to leave it up. He's mining right now, so he's not going to get to the crafting. So let's go ahead. We're going to go 1 for Taylor. And then we're going to go 1 for smithing. So once he's done cooking, he'll roll right into smithing. I think that will work just fine. A combat supplier ship... we won't... Oh, Taiga's already up. Cloud watching. We'll wait for that to finish, and then we'll run her in there. We've been waking her up in the middle of the night over and over and over again. We should probably have a little bit. There we go. Come talk to them real fast, and she can get some breakfast. Medicine, much better. Look at that. Much better price. Components are a little bit outpriced, but that's okay. We'll live with that. Launcher pistol we'll hang on to. We could sell the sculpture. I'm going to. I don't have a room necessarily to put it in right now. We've got some cool scout jackets. We've got reinforced armor vests. That's not necessarily a bad idea. Stormtrooper helm. Oh, those are the black ones. It won't match our white scheme, so I'm going to pass on it at the moment. But I do think I'm going to get this vest. It's not terrible price-wise. Plasma, crucible, pistols. Clone Trooper. It's pretty pricey. I think we'll pass on it for now. I think that's what we'll do. We'll get a vest. We'll buy some medicine. I have a party. I did have... There we go. I did move the party spot in there. I have a wedding spot out here, and I have a caravan spot there is where I moved them. I just thought out here in the strawberry fields would be a nice place for that. So we are in fall. We're almost done with fall. Winter is about to be here. So we might want to do some hunting at this point too. I think what we're going to do... There we go. We got a name for Muffalont 1 finally. Slowly starting to do that. We've got Gonzalez and Ina. All right. There we go. Finally beginning to make those bonds. So, of course, they'll die soon. I think we go ahead and we want to go after this bear. I think we kill him. And because they're a lot of meat, I think we go after the mega sloths. But we'll do it after the party's over. Then we'll grab everybody. We'll go out and we'll take care of that. Party's over. All right, everybody. How about right here? Or maybe right there. So hopefully he has to run through. There we go. There we go. All right, so finish that off. That can be hauled urgently. That can be hauled urgently. And we've got our hunting done for the moment. No, 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 no. He's back up. He's back up. Everybody, everybody. He was just playing possum. There we go. That's better. Let's finish. Let's haul. Haul. All right, there we go. Where's Darth going? Cloud watching. Okay. Sure. Nice. Okay. This storeroom's full now. Pirate merchant. All right. Taiga. Come on down and talk to the pirates. Launcher pistol, high explosive shells, fire foam. Components are still expensive. We've got our vest. Same guy, it looks like. Was there another one there? Hold on, let's go cancel. Yes, there was. Let's go back. They've got a blast. No. Peg leg. They also have medicine. Also overpriced, so it would cost us $400 for all of them. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'll pass on the components, though. And I'm going to buy, like, 30 beer. Just because why not? I think we've done well. I think our stormtroopers deserve a little bit of beer. That's the moral of that story. I don't know why we have hay in there. Okay. Psychic Soothe. Very nice. We'll take it. I really, really want triceratops, but I'm really scared. I mean, 5% is serious. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. I was really hoping we'd see some sort of trader, like an exotic goods trader or something like that, that would have eggs or actual adult ones for sale, but we just haven't seen that. All right, well, not a lot of excitement this time, kind of just a general peacekeeping episode, but I think it went okay. It looks like mostly my video is still okay in OBS, so I'm going to give it a temporary success. I don't know for sure if that's what it's going to end up as. Do we have, before it gets cold, do we have some harvesting we can do out here? Not a lot in the area, is there? By the way, in case you missed it... Oh, no, we want to cancel that. We want to cancel that. I don't need to cut everything there. Harvest. Nope, not much out there. In case you missed the comment by Slickson, he says that the tilled soil does improve fertility by 200%, whereas rich soil is just 120. So tilled soil is always going to be better than rich soil. So there we go. I stand corrected. Well, I asked, I guess. I didn't say for sure, but we're going to call me corrected. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.